Alright, what is up guys? Back to some more videos, and in today's video we have the update notes as to what's going to be coming after maintenance within a couple hours. And we have the brand new characters, which is actually MELASCULA. They're dropping both of the MELASCULAs, which is actually the red and the blue one. We don't have a green one as yet, but that's probably going to be coming in the future. There's a couple other things cited, but I want to focus on the characters, and this is probably going to be more of a if you should or shouldn't summon. I'm actually kind of happy about this week because honestly, I think they are a hard skip, which means I am not tempted at all to summon. Not to say that they're trash. I mean, they definitely have their interesting perks and they have their own unique skills. We're going to talk about them real quick and kind of give you an overview as to how they are, what they're about, and maybe if you should or should not even know. But this is the blue MELASCULA. So I believe is it the blue one that's a coin shop and the red one that's summable? I believe one is coin shop and then one is summable. I'm not exactly sure which is which. But anyways, so this is a blue one. Not anything impressive. This is pretty much the red demon meliodas ability. I don't like that ability to begin with because you can just cleanse this off. Like if you have a king or like a rank 2 for blue lilia, like you can cleanse off effect or infect. I don't like this. I mean, I guess it has damage, but in terms of what it does, like anyone that cleanse, it'll take this off. So it's kind of almost a dead ability in my opinion. I wish it was better. This interesting now on JP, this actually does have a buff. I don't believe the buff has been applied yet to global, so I believe it'll be introduced at the introduction rate of 15%. But it gives you an additional attack per orb on the enemy, which is obviously great. This AoE, by the way, starting at 100, 150, and then 250 upwards of rank 3. Obviously you can do more damage depending on the amount of ultimate that's on the target, and it can be a lot of damage. Like it really can be some good amount of damage. Her substat is actually really good. She has 60% pierce, which is really good. Horrible crit damage, but I mean 60% pierce is insane. Lifesteal, probably the best lifesteal in the game. Like I don't think anyone has this lifesteal, man. I mean, geez Louise, man. Crit defense is really freaking good. Like that's really freaking high. And her ultimate is lifesteal. So 40% lifesteal, which is damn near full health, like it is full health to be fair. She does have this new passive to where, well, commandment I should say, applies 2 ignite for 5 turns on ally or enemy who does not use any skills in PvP only. So yeah, your allies or the enemy will get ignite if you don't use any skills at all, which can be cleansed off as well, by the way. Increase basic stats of the hero by 1% for each ultimate orb. For each ultimate orb allies and enemies have. So I mean, if everyone has their ultimates up, then that really could be a ton of damage, but it's so situational. Like you're gonna start the battle with like, well, I guess it depends if you're using alt rush food, and if you have like a green Merlin, then you can start with what, 6 orbs just from yourself. So I mean, she can start with about 6%, and depending on obviously if the enemy is using alt rush, then that could be really good for you. But you know, like she's okay, she's not great. I feel the red one is definitely better. In my opinion, she's just okay. Like, you know, she really doesn't see any play at all on JP. I mean, you can see the units rating over here. Now that this isn't always accurate in my opinion. Like it's pretty accurate, but I mean, some scenarios like you have units who favor better in one area that isn't showcased. I feel like this is very accurate for her though. She doesn't have any relevance in terms of PvE, PvP, or really anything, to be fair. Yeah, just like there's nothing you can really use her for, to be honest. Now the red one is interesting. The red one is actually really fun, to be fair. She does have a bit of usage in PvP, maybe a little bit in PvE, but not so much. So her pass is actually a little different. When another ally that is not MELASCULA dies, grants a removable buff that makes the ally stay alive at 1 HP for 3 turns. That is really freaking interesting. This is really fun actually. And I mean, I just feel like if anything else, like you just want to bring this into PvP, and I just kind of have like a little wonky character that does something fun and quirky, because I mean, no one really revives outside of her, and I believe the new Elizabeth, they're the only characters that have any kind of revive when they're passive. But she's actually a little interesting with her kit. So increase the damage dealt by 25% per ignite. Now what's cool about this is that she actually has ignite as a commandment. So I mean, if a particular opponent doesn't attack enough and you get enough ignite stacked, then I mean, like, bro, this can actually be insane. Like, it's 25%, bro, and she's applying 2 ignites minimum. So at the very least, that you're getting an increase of 50% on this rank 1, which brings us up to what, like 210. This is like a 210 multiplier on rank 1. That's insane. This can go up to, you know, 450 if it's just 2 ignites. So obviously you can apply as much ignites as possible as long as the enemy doesn't attack or use any skills at all. So this can be pretty interesting, to be fair. But I mean, you can just cleanse it off. So that's the thing, but like, you can just cleanse off the ignite. So it's not like, you know, it's not like that insane. Like, King is very prevalent, Lilia is very prevalent, so it's not like it's a game changer. Now, I believe this ability right here, so intake, decreases the enemy's max HP by a certain amount and recovers this unit's HP by the amount decreased for 1 turn. So she pretty much lifesteals. This is really cool. This is pretty much a lifesteal. Now, it says that it's a debuff, I believe, for 1 turn, huh? 8% of all enemies max HP, 12% of all. See, this is AoE. I actually don't remember how this actually works, to be fair. I don't ever remember using this ability ever, or ever seeing it in PvP. I don't know how the actual in-game applications are, but on paper it sounds good. I mean, you know, it sounds good. Like 20% of all enemies max HP. Like, that sounds kind of insane. Like, this is pretty much meliodas' corrosion, which is kind of nuts. But she actually gets it back as HP recovered, if I remember, if I'm reading this correctly, which is very interesting. And she has the very same ultimate as the other Melascula. This one looks really fun. Like, this is a really fun kit, very quirky kit. I see you having a lot of good, interesting PvP matches with this. And she has the same increase in, you know, Pierce, obviously. She'll tank crits quite well. But, I mean, do you need her? No. Is she game breaking? No. Does she break any metas? No. Like, you can skip perfectly fine. And that's why I'm happy. I'm happy that we're getting Melascula because I don't need her. I don't need her. I don't need a summon for her. She is somewhat irrelevant. And if you just, like, if you care for card collection, then sure. But if you don't care to have every card in the game, then it's like, bro, you can skip all this. Like, just consider it a week where you can stack more gems, stack more diamonds for better units that's about to come. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, you know, when we had dead weeks, I'm just going to save all my diamonds. If anything, I might pick up some cosmetics for units I already have. But beyond that, yeah, like, I'm not going to be summoning on this character unless like a stupid banner. Like, if it's like a double increase rate banner, then okay. Like, I want some SSR coins. But beyond that, like, this is an easy skip, a hard skip. Like, just don't even think about it, man. So yeah, quick video. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.